YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the Fluff Life. And I thought I would come to you with a more current makeup tour room of my makeup room. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Anyway, it's been a minute since I've actually given a tour of this makeup room. It has gone through some adjustments, some changes, and over the time, since the last time you guys saw my videos, of course. So you can see here, I'm going to show you my cube. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this, like my pride and joy of my makeup room. But anyhow, I'm not going to start there. I'm actually going to start here. Yes. Okay, so this is actually was given to me, this container here, by my friend, and I have my balm blushes and highlighters displayed. I'm one of those people who likes to have her makeup displayed because if it's in a box, besides the clear acrylic box, I will kind of pretty much forget about it. This way, everything's up and out, and I can see it, reach for it, grab for it, and use it. You know what I mean? Okay, so now we're going to move up. And yes, these are my EOSs. I just went through a declutter of my EOSs and got rid of ones that were no good anymore. Obviously, they smelled bad. They were just not good. So they got disposed of. And this container actually used to be a container for beads. I refurbish and reuse things to make them into something that I could use, obviously. So I don't spend money on things that I feel like if I can refurbish and reuse, I will do so if possible. Okay, so then of course, as you can see there, those are my EOSs, my Vaseline lip balms and stuff like that. And so then we're gonna move up. And here is another container that I made, as you can see. Let me get a back up of that. And that, of course, has more lip balm products. It has my baby lips, as you can see on the top. Here are my Palmer's lip balms that I also have. So, guys, baby lips, more baby lips. Here is a compact from one of the, I forgot which collection that is from. But anyway, you'll see it again anywhere. And then here's some vitamin sticks. And then my Hello Kitties. And again, Hello EOS sticks. Now we're also going to move up again. And here, these are my Palmers that are right up on top of the shelf. These were containers that I got at Walmart for like $1. And I just hot glued them together and hot glued them to the wall. And they have stayed there. Believe it or not, they do not fall off. They do not budge or move. So there's no need for me to worry about them falling off. Okay, now we're going to go up, and here are some more baby lip products and some little bit of some miscellaneous things that I just like have displayed, you know. A girl always likes to display some things. So of course I have some baby lips, more baby lips, baby lips, baby lips. And here are some vintage old school lip balms. I don't know if you guys recognize those from when you were a little girl, because I know I was. Please excuse the shelving, it hasn't been cleaned yet. And those, I used to use those when I was a little girl, and when I found them, I was just like ecstatic to have them in my collection. There you go. Isn't that cute? Okay, now we are going to go down here, and we are going to look at this part here. And say hi, camera. Hi. Okay. Here are some e.l.f. blinged out blushes from back in the day. If that just shows you how old I am. From back in the day, these were like the thing to have and want. And as you can see, they are still all blinged. I don't use these. They are for display. I do have things in my makeup room that are just for display only, not to be used. Okay, so here's my Rimmel London Cakes. Here's a lime crime lipstick at Estee Lauder. My, what's this guy's name? Jeffree Star. Some lighters, some flamage, some heat for your ass. And then we have, of course, here we have Maybelline, some CoverGirl. And then we have some Milani, of course. How can you not have some Milani in your collection? Milani is the bomb. Okay, now we're just going to go down into this cube so you guys can see how this cube is going. I'm going to try to go as slow as I can and make sure I'm not shaking too much. Okay, as you can see, as I like to display, again, my makeup. So I have some things that you can be able to see so that way they're like advertised and be like, oh, look, there she has her eyeshadows. That's Too Faced, and that's the romantic and the matte eye. I love that look. I wish they would kind of go back to that. I really did love that that packaging. It was super beautiful. And here is some of my makeup in that drawer. So let's go in here so you can see. I have my, let me see if I can pull this out a little bit more. There we go. I have way in the back. Let's see if I can do this because another palette is in the way. There we go. There is my Naked Basic palette, my Naked by Urban Decay. And then I have Too Faced, my Renaissance Woman. And then here on the side, I have my Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. I have my basic palette, and then I have my Sugar Pill palette there. And then I have a this is Tarte, excuse me, Tarte. My Juvia, and then another Too Faced. I went through a Too Faced stage, don't ask me why, but I did. Okay, close that. That's just what I keep some of my eyeshadow palettes at. Then the next drawer up is my powders. I have my NYX, some Maybelline, and this is Maybelline too. I love Maybelline powders, they actually work really good. My Ben Nyes, my Banana, and my Airspun, old school Airspun, still love that, really great stuff. Then I have this drawer here. Oh, I have to admit, I'm such a blush hoarder, blush junkie, blush collector. I love them all, and they do all get used eventually, sooner or later. Okay, so let's get started. We have some e.l.f. right here. Let me stand up for you guys here so you can get a better view. We have my e.l.f. We have some NYX. We have some other e.l.f. This is Pacifica. That's beautiful packaging with that unicorn. This is some Maybelline. More e.l.f. Wet n Wild back there. Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild. Some more Wet n Wild here. This is the Fergie line. NYC, which I can't find that here anymore. I think they discontinued making it. And then, of course, more Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild. Okay. Now, this is like mostly my drugstore stuff that you just saw. This is probably a little bit more, not really my high-end, but a little bit of my high-end and drugstore. So, of course, as you have seen from the big front, you will see my Benefit being displayed in the front. So, we have California, which, OMG, smells good, and I love. My Hoola bronzer. My this is Hervana, and then my Sugar Bomb from Benefit. Love those. Those are so beautiful. If you haven't tried them, you need to. The packaging is utterly gorgeous. I love it. Okay, then we have my NYX, NYX, and I have the whole collection of the ombre blushes. Those are absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't seen them, you need to try them. This is obviously old school. Keep it for memory purposes, not for really anything more than that, even though it's all beat up. Some Color Stay, what's just this? This is some Physician Formula here. Then we got, of course, some MAC blushes over here. Let's see what else. Then we got some Laura Geller. I love Laura Geller. Oh, I'm like obsessed with Laura Geller right now. I wish I had more. Some more Physician Formula, CoverGirl stuff. Some Lorac, or whatever you want to call it, some Estee Lauder, some more NYX over there, and let's see, I think that's it. Yeah, that looks like about it. Then we'll go into my next drawer. Now these have a little bit more palettes, of course. I have this Tarte palette full of blushes. This is gorgeous. Some Pure. These are my Morphe, or Morphe, whatever you want to call it or go by. These are my, let me see, 350M and my 350 original. I also have in here a Tarte, some IT Cosmetics, some Pure Cosmetics. Oh, this bronzer is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. This is the Tarte Pro Glow. Actually love this. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's been my contour for about a minute. ColourPop and my Anastasia Moonchild palette. Okay, next. Oh, sweet Jesus. This is my loose pigment and glitter drawer. Love. Of course, as you can see, I'm not going to go into detail with every little thing and open everything up. I'm just giving you the brush idea of what my collection looks like right now. So here it is. I have my ColourPop, as you can see, if you know your makeup. My Jessie Girls loose pigments, as you can see her. I have some Too Faced, one Makeup Geek loose pigment, which I love these. If you have not tried the Makeup Geek sparklers, OMG, what are you waiting for? Try them. They're absolutely gorgeous. The Balm, love that. Bare Minerals, and again, some more Justy Girl loose pigments. Here are a company, I don't know if they still are around, but I love them. These are my glitters from them. And these are from the Body Needs. I have like so many of them. A little sample of these, and I think I only paid like, I want to say like 20 cents each. But they are so full and I still have them, and they are no need to like go crazy and not keep them because they're just glitters. Here is Magnolia Makeup. Oh my god, if you guys have not heard of Magnolia Makeup, I don't even know if they're still around, but this is an independent company and they are absolutely fabulous. I love their stuff. It's so bomb. Anyway, and then back in that back little corner back here, try not to drop anything, are some little pots of cream, I forgot what they're called, cream shadows. There we go, that's what they're called. Now, the last but surely not least in this drawer is the concealer drawer. So I have concealers here, as you can see, some LA Pro, some NYX, some e.l.f., some Maybelline, more Maybelline. I also have some e.l.f. over here. This is some Ruby Kisses. This is, I forgot what this company, Sheer Cover, I think that is. And then I have some color correctors on this side. And then over here, this is where I have like a little bit of my concealers that I use that I kind of reach for. They're in pots. And then I have like my liquid highlighters and sticks in here. And some of my, what do they call those things? Ooh, honey, when you're talking about makeup, you get lost and confused. I ain't even trying to trip. Okay. Again, I am in the process of changing this room around, so things are going to be moving around. This is my, I forgot what the name of this company is. This is, I forgot. Anyway, it lights up. It's not lighting up right now because I need to replace the battery. Usually take that for travel. And then I have these little mermaid tail, fish tail brushes over there. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to use them. I really don't reach for them. I kind of like them as a display, so I probably will not use them. And then down here, we have a container that I made. Those are actually my lippies on that container because I was inspired. I have a piercings on my top and bottom lip. And those are my ColourPop and Ruby Kisses glasses. And then I have a little container in here where I have all my beauty sponges. And then my velour lip scrub from Jeffree Star, Strawberry. And then dirty brushes. And then I have a place where I have for my foundation and my makeup removers there. Dirty brushes against the hold that need to be washed. Then I have more lipsticks. Here are my Revlon, and then there's some Wet n Wild back there. And then I have containers here for my Q-tips, my cotton pads, and then this is a little, this is for my Q-tips, and then that's for my cotton pads. And then I have this little Evil Queens Villains container that I use to put like scissors, extra tweezers. I have spoons. Yes, I have spoons in here for purpose and reasons. For like to stick my hands in lotions, concoctions, and whatever. And I don't like to get my nails dirty. Okay, then we're going to go up. And then we have these containers too. I love sugar bowls and stuff like that. So I have them. I have this one. I haven't even used this brush yet. It's still there. Then I have a little thing to put like mixed concoctions of concealers and foundations and stuff like that if I use, but I have a bigger item now that I use for that. This one's other ones are my lip glosses and stuff that I kind of reach for a lot more these days because I'm getting older and a girl just doesn't, there's certain things that just don't function as well as they used to. So dry lips are not the thing anymore. So that whole matte thing, I've kind of got over it. So I kind of go for the more glossy finish now. So I've been reaching a lot for my NYX lip glosses. And I have more lip glosses down here. My, I do have a couple of matte stuff going on. And then I have my MAC lipsticks over there. Okay, let me sit for a second so you guys can see. And yes, I am a Tech 9 fan. If you know what I'm talking about. Technician. Okay, anyway. There are my headbands that are laying there. So if I'm ever doing my makeup, I need to get my hair out of the way. Ooh, let's see what's in here. Lash drawer. Lash drawer. This is brow and mascaras and gel liner drawer. Then we have sharpeners and a lighter. Miscellaneous. And then we have eyelash curlers. Okay, now we're gonna go on to my vanity, and here is I have a little, what do they call this, Lazy Susans that I got mine at Marshall's a while back ago, and this just basically has my skin. This is basically my skincare Lazy Susan area. I have nothing but skincare stuff on here that I use when I'm doing. I sit here to do my makeup and beforehand, and what I'm gonna do to prep my skin. Sometimes this is what I'm going to use. So as you can see, I have all types of skincare stuff here. There's Bioderma, there is Olisconhesky, there is essential oils, vitamin E's. There is some rosehip oil seed. There's castor oil, black castor oil. There's also primrose oil, vitamin C oil, grape oil. Then I have, of course, here's some Dickinson, some skincare lotions, Bioderma again. Essential oils. This is in lavender. I have my Maria Badasky, whatever you want to call them. Hand sanitizers. I have that type of goodies. Okay, now we're going to go into brushes right here so you can get a... I like to keep my brushes semi-organized, so I have stuff for like my foundations and concealer brushes right here. This is what I reach for. And then these are my tiny little brushes, which, believe it or not, I use these the most to do my eyes because I have small eyes. So I really do love small brushes, detail brushes. So this is what I reach for a great deal of. And then here are my more bigger eyeshadow brushes that I use for like crease work and stuff like that. Let's see her. Here is my everyday makeup mirror. It's always on magnify because a bitch can't see, so yeah. Now let's go into the other side of my Lazy Susan. This one is Lazy Susan number 2. This one has foundations and brow and primers on it. That's what that's got going on. So here I'm very OCD about keeping my shit together, so I have an area here. This is, I actually reused this, refurbished. Hello gorgeous. This was a candle that I refurbished, and I store my eyebrow pencils in there. Again, this is from the Dollar Tree. This is a candle holder. I hold my tweezers, eyeshadow primer in here, eyelash glue, and again some more eyeshadow primer. And I store my little eyelash adhesive holder thingy. And then here I have another one. This is, actually this goes over here. This is where I house my spoolies and liner brushes and lip brushes and stuff like that I'm going to use somewhere on my face, obviously. Foundations that I'm currently using, as you can see. And then we have the primer bowl, cup I should say, that I'm using to hold primers. And that's really about it there. And then I have this little toothbrush holder that doesn't hold or house toothbrushes. It holds my concealer brushes. Woohoo! And back here, as you can see, I have all my face brushes in here. Face brushes for days. I probably do not go through even half of these, and I just don't go through them all. But I love them and I refuse to get rid of them, so they're here. Then some more blush brushes and stuff like that for foundation and stuff, and concealing. I don't know. There's just tons of brushes in there. More brushes. More brushes. And then we have, let's move here. This is where I house lip pencils and eyeliners. Hopefully you can see that. I'm trying to see what you're seeing. And as you can see, I have NYX, I have I don't even know what I have in here. I have so many lip products in there, I don't even know. I know there's NYX, and I know there's MAC. I know I have some more NYX Jumbo pencils, and then I have some Urban Decay pencils and some Rimmel London pencils. Those are my favorite. And down here, let's see if I can get this in here, is where I keep my double-sided eyeshadow brushes because I don't know where to store them. So I store them in this glass container. That's where they're staying now. That's where they live. And now let's go into drawer over here. Now this is a drawer that I do tend to go into and I don't forget because it happens to be one of my favorite drawers. And this houses all of my Milani blushes and my City Color blushes too. I love City Color blushes. The matte ones are just OMG pigmented. If you have not tried these, you should give them a try. I do use them. I mix them. I just love, love, love them. They are the bomb, the diggity bomb. And there you go. And the last but not final drawer is this one, and this doesn't house very much because there's hardly anything in here. But I have my single eyeshadows of my Creme Brulee from Wet n Wild. A girl stocks up on those. Then I have some limited edition eyeshadow palettes from Wet n Wild. I have an Ofra eyeshadow in here. I have some Stila loose eyeshadows here. MAC eyeshadows, and these are just body shimmers here. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. And that's it. That is everything in this makeup room, except for a couple of things which I will show you that I house on top. So here we go. We're going to go on top. This is probably a part of the makeup room that when most people tend to see when they are here. So let me share with you. Bear with me. Okay, please excuse the dust. I have some stuff that's up there that I have collected over the years. If you're familiar with makeup, you would also be familiar with the first edition of the e.l.f. Evil Queen collection. I think I'm missing one, but I'm not sure. I can't even remember anymore. But anyway, that's part of the first edition. Then I have a boombox that my dad gave me that's in here, which needs to go because it doesn't stay on anymore. And then we have the second edition of the Evil Queens collection. And then my favorite part of the collection, I actually am a favorite of the third collection. I have to admit, they just came out with so much goodies that I was just like, oh, I must have them all. And I think I got them all. I got what I like. Let's just put it that way. I am a huge fan of Evil Queens. So if I can get a hold of anything that has Evil Queens on it, I will snatch it up as quick as possible. So yeah, that's that. And then there's more, the makeup bags and wallets and stuff like that. And the teapot was actually given to me. I didn't know where to put it, so I just kind of stuck her there. And then up, 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 up. There's some of my princess shit. I am not a princess girl. I really am not. So I don't collect very much princess stuff. But I am a collector of blush and bronzers and highlights. So that's why, hence, I got the Little Mermaid and Snow White. Alright, y'all. That is the whole makeup room. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was something that you have, I don't know, should I say inspired to have someday? But anyhow, it is my life. It is my world right now, and I love it completely. And I would love for you to share yours. If you have a makeup room, share your video with me, and I would love to see what you got going on. All right, y'all, have a great day, have a great evening, and I will check you out later. Goodbye and peace out. Oh, before I even forget, oh my goodness, Jesus, please take the wheel right now. I forgot. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Ring that little belly bell so that way you know when I post a video. And please feel free to follow me on all my social media, which is basically going to be Snap and Instagram. I admit I'm mostly on Instagram, but again, follow me on there. And everything will be listed down below so that way you can find me. All right, now, for reals, let's say goodbye.